Hey guys, Mike here. So today I'm here to talk to you about Mile 22. In this review I'll be going over a brief summary of the plot, my quick thoughts about the film and whether or not you should go and see it. So I'm going to try and keep this review spoiler free. However, if you don't want to know anything about the film and you want to go completely blind, then let's just come back to this video once you've seen the film. So with that, let's get started, shall we?
Feeling calm, Alice?
Not even a little. Are you?
I'm totally calm.
That's because you're mentally unstable.
Thank you.
So Mile 22 stars Mark Wahlberg as James Silver, who leads a strike force under the codename of Overwatch. No, not that Overwatch with the cool characters. So in Mile 22, 9 pounds of radioactive isotope has gone missing, and it's up to Overwatch to try and find it. They soon realise they have little to no leads as to how to find it, when a former police officer, played by Iko tells them that he can give them the information as how to find it. All he asks for is safe passage out of the country to the States. And now, Overwatch must lead him across a 22-mile journey to get him to the airstrip to get him out of the country so they can find the radioactive isotopes. Now, the premise isn't exactly all that original, but I was kind of hoping that we get interesting enough characters to lead us throughout the duration of the movie. Now, they were certainly engaging and slightly interesting, but not necessarily enough to kind of make them stand out from any other films that are similar to this one. Now, before I talk about the structural problems, I want to talk about my main irritants with this movie. Now, Mark Wahlberg's character is bipolar and suffers with anger issues, and to keep him focused and level, he has an elastic band that he flicks when he feels himself getting angry, and throughout the movie this gets very irritating very quick. Hey, my name's James Silver. I'm gonna kick your ass. And you're getting really irritated by this. Now, as I think you can tell, I got a teensy bit irritated with this, but I think they stretched it out just enough to not make his character seem completely unwatchable. But now on to my main gripes. Other than the uninspired story and the unoriginal characters, the main thing I took issue with was with the fight choreography. Now, as I mentioned before, Iko is in this, and for those of you who don't know who he is, he starred in The Raid and The Raid 2, two of the most influential action movies of modern times. In those two movies, we see some of the most brilliantly choreographed fight sequences ever put to film. And because of this, I was hoping that we'd see some of that in this movie. Now, while the scenes are well choreographed, the way they're presented is very lackluster. For the most part, you can't see what's going on because there's so much shaky cam. Now, this might have been okay for an actor who can't do this level of fight choreography, but for Iko, you expect so much more. Now, I don't know if this is exactly true, so don't quote me on it, but I imagine throughout this movie that Mark Wahlberg didn't do a majority of his own stunts or fight scenes. So because of this, they have to lower the quality of Iko's just so it kind of balances with Wahlberg's. I mean, there's this one fight scene in a bakery, which I swear to God, in a 10-second long sequence, has over 30 cuts. It made it completely unwatchable. Now, if you think I'm being too picky, honestly, go watch The Raid and The Raid 2, and you'll see why I expect so much more from this actor. But actually, when it came to the gunplay, it really seemed like the actors knew what they were doing. Now, I can't really speak to the accuracy of how they hold the weapon, how they fire the weapon, but I did think that it looked quite convincing, and honestly, I think that's all we can really expect. Overall, guys, the story was okay, the characters were okay, and the fight scenes were very much below par. And honestly, I think the best way to describe this is wasted potential. Now, as for whether or not you should go see it, I personally would say you should give this film a hard pass, but if you've seen the trailer and you like what you see, then by all means go see it and enjoy. Okay guys, that's my review for Mile 22. If you've seen it, what did you think about it? And what's your favourite escort mission movie? Whatever it is, drop it in the comments below, and until next time, I've been Michael. See ya!